Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I also have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a new manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a one-on-one free coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to speak to all of you guys who are manifesting a specific person, and I want to give you what I consider the golden combination of how to deal with both the 4D, your imagination, the world of your imagination, and the 3D when you're manifesting an SP. And from my experience, implementing what I'm going to talk about on this video is going to help you manifest your specific person much more effortlessly, much more naturally, much more easily, and with minimal resistance. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So I know a lot of you people watching this channel are manifesting a specific person. Perhaps this is your main desire, or perhaps this is one of your desires that you're manifesting, but this is a very, very popular topic, and I get this question a lot. What do I do to manifest my SP? What is the best way? What is the golden key, if you will, to allow me, to help me to manifest my specific person easily, effortlessly, fast, and without frustration? So I wanted to make this video today to help you guys in that respect, and give you what I consider, as I said in my intro, the golden combination that is going to help you manifest that SP smoothly and without much effort. So first of all, let's start with the main premise, which is that the 4D, the fourth dimension, that is the world of your imagination, that is the quantum field where all possibilities exist and all realities exist, always precedes the 3D, the third dimension, the material world in which we all live and operate. And this is something, you guys, that is very, very important, and I'm going to explain in a minute why it is so important, but it's something that is very important. It is crucial for you to remember when you're consciously manifesting your SP or whatever desire you're manifesting, because this is where you start. As a conscious manifestor, you always start not from the 3D, not from what you see in front of you, not from what your senses perceive, not from your current circumstances or your old story or your past or whatever, but instead you always start from the world of your imagination. You always start from the field of infinite potential, the field of infinite possibilities, and that is the 4D reality. In other words, you want to be constructing in your imagination the ideal situation, the way in which you want to experience it in the 3D. Remember, all realities, all possibilities exist in the 4D, and so your job as a conscious manifestor is to choose the reality that you want, specifically when it comes to a specific person, a romantic relationship, a happy, committed, long-term, lasting relationship, something that is perhaps exclusive, committed, something that leads to long-term commitment, or whatever it is that your desire is. And you want to be aligning your energy dominantly to that reality. In other words, who would you be if that was your 3D reality right now, even if your 3D right now is showing you something else? So you want to appropriate that feeling, you want to appropriate that energy that would be yours if that reality was your dominant 3D reality right now. And your job as a conscious manifestor is to get deep into that reality, saturate yourself, saturate your mind in that reality, in the energy of that reality, in the dominant feeling of that reality, and fulfill yourself from within, as I often say. In other words, you want to start feeling content from your imaginal acts. You want to start feeling fulfilled from your imaginal acts. You want to start granting yourself your desire in your imagination, enjoying your desire in your imagination, living it and experiencing it in your imagination over and over again, repeatedly, over some time, until it starts to feel natural within you and until you truly and genuinely start expecting it to happen in the 3D. So the mistake a lot of people make is that they wait for the 3D to change for them to feel fulfilled, for them to enjoy it, and so on. No, as a conscious manifestor, you want to be appropriating the feeling that would be yours if that was already true. In other words, you want to start fulfilling yourself now in imagination. You want to start feeling the contentment and the inner fulfillment now in your imagination, not when the 3D changes, right now, as you're doing your inner practices. And this is also how you navigate the transition in the 3D between the time when you start manifesting your desire, that committed, loving, amazing, beautiful relationship with your SP, and the time when it starts unfolding in the 3D. You want to rely on your imagination, you want to rely on your inner world, you want to rely on your 4D to fulfill you internally until the 3D starts showing that desire in the flesh. And this is a big secret and a big key, you guys, because I know a lot of you stay stuck in the 3D and do not allow yourselves to imagine better for yourself. You don't allow yourself to go deep enough into your desire in imagination. But this is essential and crucial if you're going to be manifesting your desires effortlessly and naturally. You want to be fulfilling yourself from within, in the 4D, in your imagination, right now. And then when it comes to the 3D, because that's also a question that I get a lot, how do I deal with the 3D? What do I do in the 3D while I'm waiting for my desire to manifest, while I'm waiting for my desire to unfold? In the 3D, you don't want to be relying on your specific person or on what your specific person does or says or doesn't do or doesn't say to fulfill you. You want to see them from a loving place. You want to be in a loving state towards them. You want to be in a receptive state for their love towards you. But your fulfillment, your contentment is going to come from your 4D and your own imagination, not from them. That is, of course, until they start manifesting in the 3D, until they start conforming to your ideal that you're creating in imagination, until things start to unfold and they start showing you a different version of themselves, and then you also feel fulfilled in the 3D, of course. But until that happens, you want to be relying primarily on the 4D to fulfill you and give you that inner contentment of your desire. You don't want to be looking at the 3D too much and at your specific person the way they might be right now in their current version in the 3D to fulfill you, to make you happy, to help you feel content, to make you feel whole, and so on. You already have that within you. You can already create all these feelings in your 4D and your imagination, so go for it. If you do this, and you treat the 3D as something that is going to change, something that is going to shape and mold itself to your inner imagination, to your inner world, then you've nothing to worry about. Your desire, your manifestation with your SP is likely going to come very fast. It's likely going to come naturally, effortlessly, smoothly, without problems, with minimal resistance. Because you're not relying on the 3D to make you happy. You're relying on your own self and your own imagination to feel the inner fulfillment and the inner contentment. And then the 3D, sooner or later, is going to follow. But don't put any pressure or any excessive importance on the 3D to fulfill you and to make you happy. That includes your specific person and how they're showing up right now in the 3D. Because if you're looking at the 3D to fulfill you, if you're looking at the 3D to see movement, if you're looking at the 3D to make you happy, all you're doing is delaying your manifestation and perpetuating the current circumstances in the 3D for longer than they should probably stay around. If you learn to fulfill yourself from within and to rely on your 4D for fulfillment, and then you treat the 3D as something that is changeable, malleable, in accordance to what you're creating in the 4D, without treating the 3D as a reality that needs to fulfill you and make you happy and keep you content right now, that includes your SP fulfilling you, making you happy, making you content, making you whole and complete, and so on, right now in their current version, you have the golden combination, you guys, of how you can manifest that SP and that beautiful, amazing relationship fast, smoothly, and without too much hassle and too much effort. So this is the key, this is the secret, if you will, this is the golden combination, as I call it. You want to start practicing it today. You want to get into the habit of making this your lifestyle today. If you're manifesting a specific person, this is what you want to be doing. This is what you want to train yourself to start doing. Don't worry if you're not perfect from the beginning. Just keep doing it, keep being consistent. Perfection is not required and improvement is going to come anyway as you stay consistent and persistent. And everything else, I promise you, is going to fall into place. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.